We've already got 1 like on here. That's amazing. So we have participant everyone mode on, so anyone can join for now, and hopefully that means we can get some people on here soon. So yeah, I think it's bright enough. I can't decide which brightness I like better, but we have 2 likes, which is awesome. So maybe some people like came on to like and then they left, but hopefully we can get some people joining. This shirt's kind of funny. I love it, but like it's like going out on the side. Oh, looks like we have someone on here. Hi, Faith-filled friends. Thank you for joining. Hi, Mia Harris. Thank you for joining. Hi, Just One More Chapter. Thanks for joining. Thank you. I actually just got it yesterday at Walmart. Walmart's clothes are amazing. Hi, Hannah. Thank you for joining. That's so funny. We have 4 people on here and it's still saying 1. So, like, these numbers are crazy. Thank you all so much for joining. So we're going to just kind of be talking about the little group chat thing that I made, and we'll just kind of play like the book game that I haven't done on here in a while. And then we will also talk about our current read, just whatever happens, you know? Like, I like to have some idea going into the live, but also it's just fun to talk about whatever happens. It's kind of like a phone call. I love Walmart. I just got a skirt there earlier. That's so cool. Yes, Walmart is amazing. I got like the tank top that said like California and it had like a wave on it. I got this, and then I got like a really pretty beachy looking dress because most of my wardrobe is beach clothes because that's just like my aesthetic. But yeah, I wanted something kind of cute for spring and for church, and you can see my tan line. It's so funny. I'm kind of like moving my chair because I feel like I'm not in the middle of the camera and I don't want to move the camera. So there we go. Wait, actually, no, I'm going to move the camera. I get so perfectionist about the camera. It's not even funny. It's like, you see how you can kind of see a little bit of the corner there and you can't hear? That's what's driving me crazy. You see, if I do that, then it's not straight. So then I have to move again. Is that better? I'm actually going to take my Easter decorations down soon because I feel like they're cluttering my room. Like, I feel like my room is just not like as simplistic as I wanted it to be. I wanted to have like all these crazy bookshelves and then like nothing else. And I feel like it's making it too crazy in here. So I'm going to hopefully take some of my Easter decorations down and then wait till like 4th of July to actually decorate again. I was scrolling in a friend live. Hi, thank you for joining. I'm a booktuber, so we're going to be talking about books on here, and we're just waiting for some people to join. Oh, sorry, I missed your comment, Hannah. Love the Walmart clothes. Yes, they're amazing. So fun. And they have so many different looks, and sometimes they can be so weird, and then other times they can be like spot on what I'm looking for. Drawing stories and more. Hi, thank you for joining. Patrick Ford, thank you for joining. Yes, sometimes I'm a bit of a perfectionist, lol. I am not with things that actually matter, and that's what's annoying, is like what you can see of like my bookshelf, like the side of it, is just bothering me. But like with school, I'm like, good enough, I passed. I have adult ADHD and autism, but I'm not handicapped. I'm 21 and a terrorist, and I'm not sure I like it. Okay, cool. Thank you for joining. And yeah, so we have 26 people on here. That is a new record, and we're gonna do what I always do when that happens, is I put it on subscriber mode so we can get some people to subscribe. Favorite series? Thank you for asking that. That's a good question. One of my favorite series is The Penderwicks. It's the series, you guys can't see that. It's the series The Penderwicks by Jan Birdsall. It just basically like follows the life of a family, and I've read it a lot. But another one of my favorite series, it's actually like a trilogy, is The Selection by Kiera Cass. Oh my gosh, my bow is coming undone right here. It's so funny. Like, it's not actually tying anything together, but like, it's just a bow. So yeah, that one's definitely for an older crowd. But I also love, oh my goodness, I love so many series. But I feel like my favorite series would have to be the Penderwicks because all of them are really good and they're all so consistent. So I do love the Penderwicks. So yeah, thank you for asking. Let's see. Oh, I missed, you said thank you. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, so wait, I'm trying to go back down. I forgot to put the setting on where it shows all the comments. Drives me crazy. There we go. I like your dress. Thank you. It's actually just a shirt. Like, this is the end of it right here. And yeah, I got it at Walmart. Yes, it's very beautiful. Thank you. I can't believe it. Like, Walmart just has the cutest clothes sometimes. So we have some people on here, 5 likes. Okay, what should we do first? So should we just chat, talk about books, or should we play like the book game? And I'm gonna try to wait until we get some more subscribers on here for us to talk about like my chat, because I want to get people on here so we can talk about that a little more, because YouTube is being so mean. It's literally, I made a post and people basically just commented, right, that they wanted to join my group. And then every single reply to like 20 people did not go through. It just says one reply and then we click on it. It's not even there. So I made another post and people are still confused. So yeah, I don't have the LaCroix. I have the wallet today. I got some cute shoes from Walmart. Yes, Walmart shoes are so affordable and cute. I got Birkenstock dupes from there for $20 and Birkenstocks are like 120, and these are literally the cutest shoes and I've got so many compliments on them. They're like, oh, I like your Birkenstocks. They're not. Play a book game. Yes, we can do that in a minute. Hey girl, oh my gosh, thanks for joining, Kelsey. What's the book game? The book game is basically where I have a book that I'm thinking of, and each time somebody makes a guess at what the book is I'm talking about, I give a clue. So like I'll say it's a blue book. Someone makes a guess, then I give a next clue. So it's just like great way to keep the chat rolling and a really fun game that you guys like to play. I got Hello Kitty shoes at Walmart. That's so fun. I love that. They reminded me of Cinderella's glass slipper. Ooh, that's amazing. That sounds so pretty. Okay, so we're going to play the book game as requested, and I'm going to choose a book. Sometimes I like to match it to the audience on here. I gotta think. And I also look at my bookshelves because I can't think of books if they're not on my bookshelves. Okay, well, I'll actually do a book that I'm reading right now. That's your first clue. Don't go to Goodreads, people. Don't go to Goodreads. No cheating. This is a book that I'm reading right now, and don't go to Goodreads. I also got Birkenstock dupes there. Yes, I wonder if we have the same ones. I can't get my hair is so crazy, guys. Like, if I do this, I look like, I don't know, I look like a lion. So I have to do, like, one side. Renegades. No, I actually DNF'd Renegades, and I did write a review on that, but it had some content that I didn't really feel comfortable reading, so I did sadly DNF that one. But honestly, you are right, because that was yesterday that I was reading it, so that's a great guess. It's a romance book. No, it is not really a romance book, so since we got 2 guesses, I'll give you 2 clues. This book is actually right here on my bed, so let me see. It has different shades of blue on the cover, and it is a YA book. So, yeah, not really a romance book. It's not Renegades. It has a lot of different shades of blue on the cover, and it is a YA book. And yeah. Oh no, I was hoping to read Renegades. Yeah, I literally owned it. I had no idea, but Rachel, who I'm reading it, was reading it with, is going to continue reading it. So basically, if you want me to like kind of tell you about what it was in it, I can message you about that. Hey Charlotte, this is Maggie Sharp, but my account isn't working again, so I'm using my dad's. Oh hi, thank you for joining. I'm so glad you were able to join. We're playing the book game where I like describe a book and then you guys have to guess what it is. And my clues were that it is a book that I'm currently reading, has lots of blue in the cover. It is a YA book, and it's not technically a romance. I said that really fast. Okay. How to Lose the Time War. Nope, and it's not The Wheel of Time either, and it's not The False Prince. And yeah, The False Prince is a middle grade book, but I like to consider it a YA just because it feels older to me. Okay, so your next clue about this is a book talk book, so it is pretty popular, and usually I don't read book talk, so yeah. I saw the book on Goodreads, so I won't say it. Okay, thank you. Yes, I said that earlier. I'm like, I'm gonna see who's gonna be honest, and y'all have been honest because no one right away guessed the book. So yes, okay. So your clue is it is a book talk book that is pretty popular, and I'm gonna kind of add this to the clue. It was popular like a few years ago, and I'm just now reading it because I'm literally late to the game with everything. False Prince can be a bit dark. Yeah, it can definitely. Please don't explain the book club. I just can't hear very well in the car in my earbud side. Oh, please don't explain the book club, or please do explain the book club. The Hawthorne Legacy? No, that is a great guess. Actually, that literally fits all the clues. Okay, so this book, what else can I say about it? Okay, this is a pretty big clue, but y'all still might not know what the book is because you might have not heard of it, but it is very beachy. It takes place on an island. But I still love it. Yes, love The False Prince. It's just fantasy can be like that. Hi, Cooper. Thank you for joining. We're playing the book game, so I'm going to explain what we've done so far. YA book. It has lots of blue on the cover. It was popular a few years ago. It's not technically a romance, and it takes place like on an island. No, that is a great guess. Again, that definitely fits. It's not the Sunrise Turn Pretty, but that definitely fits the vibe. I'm not a big fan of that book, but yeah, it's the book I'm reading right now, so don't go to Goodreads. Yeah, the Sunrise Turn Pretty has lots of blue on the cover, so yeah. Yeah, that's tricky. Okay, your next clue is okay, what can I say? You guys are Oh, yeah, you got it. You're right. We Were Liars. Yes, that is correct. So this is the book that I'm currently reading, and the only reason I'm reading it and did not DNF it is because I want to see the show. But I'm finding this book really boring, and I don't know why, because it shouldn't be, but it is literally, it takes place in the most gorgeous place on earth, and I love the descriptions of it. And it would be like literally my favorite book if it was happy, like just like happy life on the island with a bunch of rich people. But instead, it's not. It's about like trying to, this girl, and she like had some traumatic thing happen, and she lost her memory from like hitting her head, and she doesn't know what happened, and now she's like went back to the island that she grew up on, in that, like, it's not like Moana Island vibes, it's like rich people, like how do I describe this, like fancier, like East Coast summer sort of vibe. And so yeah, she's gone back to the island. She's trying to figure out kind of what happened. There's a lot of drama, there's some romance. I don't really like it, and I don't know, it's just not, it's not exciting me, but I want to finish it because I'm on page, let me see, I'm on page 104, and there's really only 250 pages. There's like a lot of bonus content, so I really want to finish it because me and Reese, my online best friend, are going to watch the show together, like sit down at the same time, hit play at the same time, watch the same episode sort of thing, because we're long distance. But so yeah, I want to finish it just because I want to watch the show, and I'm far enough in where it's not really worth DNFing, and I will have a full review on for this for you guys, because this does have some iffy content in it. But yeah, because a lot of people are like shocked by this book. It's one of their favorite books. Like one of my favorite YouTubers, Allie Marie, she's like an author. Is that what her channel's called? That, maybe not, but that's her name. And she was very inspired by this book. It's one of her favorites, and I feel like I'm at kind of at the halfway point. Things might start making sense and become more exciting, but apparently this is like a mystery sort of thing. And it's like got some like thriller vibes, and I'm so confused because that is not what I'm getting from this book. So Paris vibes the beachy. Yeah, definitely kind of like that. Like yeah. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, okay, so BTW, do you do a reading journal? I really want to start book journaling. I don't. I basically, okay, so I used to have like a pre-made reading journal that I got for Christmas where you would like fill in everything after you'd read a book. But I've seen the people who do reading journaling, and I'm like blown away. Like Reese, and then another one of my friends that she doesn't have a channel, and I'm just like, what? Like, how are you so good at that? But yeah, so I don't do a reading journal, but I just like to use Goodreads. But I do like Bible journaling, and I do like journaling, like writing in my journal. But Bible journaling, I like to get like inspiration from like Pinterest and such, and like little things to like little doodles to draw on the margins and stuff like that. But I'm not much of an artist, so that's kind of what goes into it. But I feel like if you are an artist and you like to read, then book journaling is probably the best. And I can't wait to see like what you do for book journaling. I really want to start book journaling too. Yes, that'd be so cool, and you could definitely post about that. I would love that. Okay, so do you guys want me to do another book for the game? And basically, now I'm going to pick the other book that I'm reading, which is, again, don't go to Goodreads. But this one is very different from that one. And I always like to be reading 2 books at once. My maximum is like 5, but I try to just be reading 2 at a time. I don't know why I sound like I'm losing my voice. Okay, so this is your first clue. Like I already said, it's another book that I'm reading, and this one has a blue cover. That was not, that's just a coincidence. I'm not filming that like blue book cover video yet, so yeah, it's not Devil Rising, but that would make sense. This one is, okay, your next clue is it is a middle grade, whereas I think Devil Rising is YA. But yeah, this book is a middle grade with a blue cover, and it is a book that I'm reading right now. So yeah, I'll kind of tell you guys more about it when I finish it, because I feel like that's kind of fun. Give you guys a little like review as I'm reading it. The Train book. I can't answer that unless you have the name. No, but you're right. It is the Train book. It is The Boundless. I'm reading it obviously without the dust cover. So this is the dust cover, and it is literally so pretty. I love it, and I love it. Okay, so I love trains, and literally if I could like take a trip on a train, like I would love to do that. Like traveling, I just put up with like driving in airplanes and such, but like traveling on a train would actually be an amazing experience. But yeah, look how pretty this is. So I actually just started this, and I know literally nothing about it except I found it at a used bookstore in perfect condition, and it was about trains, and it was middle grade, so I was like, okay, I have to read this. So I just read chapter 1, so I'm going to start chapter 2, and basically we are following Will. He his father has been working on building train tracks, so, and this takes place in Canada, by the way, so my Canadian followers might like this book. And yeah, it does kind of look like a classic. Sorry, I'm missing comments. Hi Rachel, thank you for joining. Oh man, what have I missed? Oh my gosh, sorry. Okay, it's not The False Prince. Yeah, I already kind of answered that. Sorry, I was just like going on and on. It looks like a classic. Yes, definitely with the dust cover off. Okay, so this is following Will. His dad has been working on building train tracks in Canada for 3 years, and he's not seen his son, and he was just reunited with his son, and they were basically, this involves Sasquatches, which was like, okay, that's unique, and now they, basically some stuff happened, I don't want to spoil, with the Sasquatches, and now Will is going to board the Boundless, which is the greatest, biggest train ever to exist, and go on an adventure, and I'm really excited to continue reading. And chapter 1 had a great setup and I really liked it. And yeah, this is also going to involve the circus, I think. So this book is really, really, really reminding me of the Spirit Riding Free show. I don't know if anyone else grew up on that show, but for me, a lot of it that I watched was like where she ran away to the circus, and then a lot of that show also involves trains. So like, you know when you imagine, like, you watch, like, if you read, you see a movie in your mind? I'm seeing scenes from Spirit, which is so funny, but I feel like it's really fun because it's kind of helped me connect with the show I used to love when I was young. So far, only read 1 chapter, but that chapter was 34 pages? What? It did not feel like 34 pages. See, that's a good thing. It's such a cute looking book on the inside. Like, it's like the author paid attention to detail. Like, look at the little chapter starters. I love it. Okay, now I'm gonna stop yapping, read the comments. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that either. That sounds like a good book. I want to read it too. Yes, you definitely should. After I finish it and give you my review, that might help you decide if you want to start it or not. But yes, so far I'm really liking it. I've only read 1 chapter. I watched that when I watched that a lot when I was little too. Yes, that's so fun. I loved Spirit. It was just like a big part of my childhood, and I kind of got me into horses. Like, my whole room is decorated with horses, and I love to pretend to be like the characters, and I don't know, it was so much fun. And I did read all the Spirit Riding Free books as well. So yeah, that's kind of my story on that. Like, basically what I do. Wait, what are we on? Okay. Whoa, that was crazy. I switched it to subscriber only, and we went from 20 to 10 or 11 people. But like, I like to do that to see if people will subscribe. Okay. Should we play another round of the game, or do you want me to kind of talk about the little book chat thing that I started? I watched the OG movie when I was younger. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I watched the movie after the show, and I didn't make it through the movie because I got halfway and I'm like, there's no talking in this movie. And anytime I was little and I would come across TV where there was no talking, it would drive me crazy, so I turned it off. But I definitely get, like, it's the OG. Mine is just like the copycat. I love the movie. Yes, I love that. Okay, maybe I should watch the movie now that I'm older. Okay. Oh, the game that we were playing is basically where I describe a book and I give you guys clues and you have to guess what it is. So that's what we did, and I just used the 2 books that I'm reading right now as examples for the game, and those are kind of the 2 rounds. I love the Spirit Riding Free movie. Everyone likes the movie, man. I feel like I gotta watch it now. Okay, so basically, we'll talk about the chat for a minute. A few of you who are on here are already on the chat, but all you need to do is email me and you can be added to the chat, and it is going to be a place where we do buddy reads and we do collabs and we talk about books, and it's going to be super fun because I have a lot of different people trying to talk to me in different places and trying to do a bunch of things at once. So I figured it'd be a really fun way for like all my subscribers to get to know each other and to do a bunch of book themed ideas, and also it's a great place to come up with content for your own channel if you are a booktuber. So yeah, that's kind of my idea for that. I love the new movie. Oh, there's a new movie? Wait, I'm thinking of one that was really old that came out before the show. I'm so excited for the book club. Yes, I'm so glad. I think you were like my first member, and that's super cool. I appreciate it. What's your favorite book genre? Ooh, my favorite book genre. Honestly, I can never answer that question. I like fiction that's just like realistic fiction, like middle grade, like the Penderick series, where it just is like real life. But I also really like dystopian. Dystopian is kind of what got me into reading like popular books, because I read like The Hunger Games, The Selection, Matched, The Giver, stuff like that, and Legend. And so yeah, those are some of the ones that kind of got me into that kind of reading. But I've always liked reading, just usually it's been like realistic fiction. So that's my best answer for that. I would love to join, but I should ask my parents. Yeah, of course. If we do collabs, can I share it on my channel? Yeah, definitely. That's kind of what a collab is, where each person posts something on their channel and tags the person that they collabed with. So yeah, it came out in 2019, I think. Oh, Is there like an OG Spirit movie too, or am I just like forgetting? 1 minute, I gotta go throw away a couch. What? That's so random. Yeah, okay, so 2019. Okay, maybe I didn't hear about that. Oh, by the way, I do have to go at 3:20, so we have 10 minutes left. I kind of just wanted to do a 30-minute live today just because sometimes I have places to be, which I do today, so that's why I didn't want to start my live at like 2 in case people couldn't join. So sadly, we do have a 30-minute live today instead of an hour, but I do have my Wednesday YouTube short coming out, so when this live is over, you guys can go and view the short. And honestly, I don't even know what it is because I film them all and I schedule them, but I do know that next week's short, it's already filmed and scheduled, but I can't post it, is me getting everything together and packing up and doing a haul of my friend Reese's graduation gift, but I can't post that until she gets it in the mail. So that's scheduled for next week. Hopefully she'll have it by then so I can post it. But it felt very professional to me when I was filming it, so hopefully it does well. But today is probably a book trend. I have a few scheduled. I want to do a collab with you, but I don't know how I can because I can't show my face. Okay, no, I totally understand that. We could do like a YouTube short thing where we show like each other's like an idea that's been around for a while. I don't think I made this up, but it's like where you show 5-star reads or books that you both like that you have in common. So we could do something like that. But basically we could do any kind of short idea that doesn't involve showing your face. Or like you could do one where you do like that, like the transitions, or you could do one where you like pull books off like a stack, which I do more commonly. Have you ever volunteered at your library? No, I really want to. And I want to do like work or volunteer at my library because I really like it. But I do go there a few times a week for homeschool classes, so I am like familiar with my library. It's called Spirit Untamed. Okay, maybe I did see that. That sounds really familiar. I really want to do that for my local library. Yeah, that would be so cool. Bye, people. See you later. Bye. Thank you for joining. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, so if you want to just message me anywhere, we could talk about a collab like that because I do want to do more collabs with people, but I'm never good at coming up with the ideas. So I'm like, okay, you come up with the idea, I will literally do anything if it makes sense to me because I'm talking with someone right now about a collab and we're figuring it all out. And I put a book on hold, the book that we're going to read together, Drawlings, I put it on hold and hopefully it'll come into the library soon, but I'm excited to read it. And it said it was in stock at the library, like it was I sound like a bookstore now, but you know what I mean. So hopefully I can get that soon and I can read it for our collab because I've not been in the Nancy Drew world and I've never read Nancy Drew diaries. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. What am I doing? I tried to hit this button and it was like block user. I was like, no. Okay, no one's blocked. Don't worry. Okay, it's so good. Okay, it sounds so familiar. Maybe I did see it because I was like, oh my goodness, new spirit, but it was really just a movie and it wasn't like the show that I really liked. Wow. Okay. Do you guys want to do another round of the book game now? Because I gotta think of another book. Oh, I should be looking at this shelf down here. This is all my like really random books. And I try not to do books that I've done during this game before. That Nancy Drew book is wonderful. Yay, I'm so excited to read it. I'm trying to do a book that I haven't done here before. Okay, I don't think I've done this on here before because this is a book that I recently added to my bookshelf. It was from a recent haul that I did post, so I guess that's kind of your first hint. The movie is kind of like the show, but better. Ooh, okay. I don't show my face on my longer vids, so you could make a longer vid if you want. Okay, yeah, that'd be neat. Okay, so your first clue is this a book I recently hauled and means that I recently got it and I own it. So that is kind of your first clue. And I'll kind of, if as soon as somebody throws out a guess, I'll do another clue because that really isn't that helpful. I don't expect you guys to like keep track of every single book that I buy, but that's just kind of what I came up with first. So yeah, that's my first thing for you guys. I'm almost out of water. So yeah, I do have to go in 6 minutes, so I'll probably just finish up this round, and hopefully I can go live again soon. Tomorrow, I don't know if I can go live because I have cheer and dance. It is going to be a very long night of like, it should be 5 hours of dance, but I'm going to leave early from cheer, so It's gonna be crazy. Okay, sorry, I'm back. That's okay. Thank you for coming back and thank you for joining in general. The Inn at the Ocean's Edge. No, that is a great guess. It might actually be from that haul. I don't think it was. No, it wasn't. No, I didn't post about this. Oh my gosh, I'm lying. I'm lying. I got this book randomly at Goodwill. My mom was dropping off donations, and usually they don't have good books, but I was like, I'm gonna go inside and just see what they have. And sure enough, I found one singular book, and I don't think I posted about this. So this is a book that was recommended to me by another booktuber, and I read it and you guys have seen me read it. So there's a good guess for that. So yeah, that's basically what I have for you guys for that one. So it is a book that I recently got, and it is a book that was recommended to me by a booktuber, and you have seen me read it on my channel, but I just didn't own it at that point. So I feel like you guys are going to know where I'm going with this, but let's just wait and see if you guys can figure it out, and I will definitely show you the book at the end. Yes, you got it. Good job. Legend. It's not The Nightingale. I have heard of that book. I've heard it's a really good historical fiction, but no, this is Legend. It was recommended to me by my friend Arlen, who I did a collab video with, and I read that book because she recommended it to me. It was one of her 5 stars, and it was not a 5-star for me, but I did like it enough that where I found it for $2 at Goodwill, I was like, I would like to add this to my dystopian shelf, just so it's kind of like an accurate representation of all the dystopians that I like. So yeah, no, I will be starting Divergent soon. Another buddy read, I think I started too many of these things at once. I'm so lost about what's going on. But yeah, so that's basically what's going on with that. Oh, you're back. Thank you so much for joining again. I want to read Legend. Yeah, the first one was completely clean, and I did like a lot of parts of it. It just wasn't a 5-star for me, just because it did not feel original at all, but it was a good story. So I think I rated it somewhere between a 4 and 4.5 stars, somewhere in there, and I did like it. It wasn't original. It just felt like every other YA dystopian, but it was clean, and I did like a lot of aspects of it, but it just wasn't super like, wow, this is a genius, like, fresh idea. Is Legend good? Yeah, that's kind of what I have to say for that. I want to read it too, Bella. Oh, you guys both want to read it. Oh, sorry, I missed that. I want to read Legend. I can hear you better now. Yay, I'm so glad. Hopefully that was going on your end and everything's okay on my end for you guys. I think that video you did with Arlen was how I came across your channel. Really? That's so cool. I'm so glad. That is the goal of collabs, is to basically have other people from their channel come to your channel and the other way around. So yeah, that's basically, I'm really glad that's what happened. I haven't read many YA dystopians, so maybe I'll read it. Oh yeah, so one of my favorite YA dystopians, and it is like the cleanest in my opinion, is Matched. But people that I know recently who have tried to read Matched find it really boring, which is sad because I really liked it. Do you want to do a buddy read on it, Faith? Oh yeah, that'd be so cool to see you guys do that. Wait, which one are you talking about? Legend? Is that the one you're talking about? Yeah, so Legend is probably a good starter book for somebody who wants to read YA dystopian more often. So yeah, I think that'd be really neat. My cat just bit my braid. That's so funny. I am really allergic to cats, like really bad, but it's so sad because I love cats. Yeah, Legend. Okay, that'd be so cool. I'd love to see your guys' review on that. And yeah, that'd be so cool. Hi, thank you for joining. Sorry, I had to leave. That's okay. Thank you for joining again. I love how, like, I'm kind of like a small YouTuber, so I can read like all the comments on my live, because sometimes if I'll join someone's live that's like really popular, they're just going so fast they can't even see them. I'm like, what? That's crazy. I want a cat. Yeah, I love cats. I wish I wasn't allergic to them, but it's like really bad. Dystopian books are not the best sounding genre for me. Yeah, I get that. It's definitely different for everyone. I want to read The Siren soon. How was it? I really liked The Siren. It was not a 5-star, but it was really close, and it was the cleanest of Kiara Cass's books. That one I could easily recommend to like 13 plus. It wasn't much romance, which surprised me because from the back it looked like it would be, but it was a really good creative story. And the ending is kind of what made me not rate it a 5-star. Not like the end. Everything came together, but it turned like really, okay, how do I describe this? They had this huge problem, and they were trying to figure out like the whole book, and suddenly it's figured out in the end by one simple thing, and that was like 3/4 of the book, and then there's another problem with everything. But yeah, that's just why it wasn't a 5-star. I'm trying to remember and figure out how to say this without spoiling it, but yeah, I would definitely recommend The Siren, and I want to see what you think of it too. I feel like they just rushed it too much at the end, and the problem was solved so easily. I love cats. Yes, all little emojis. Do you like The Maze Runner? I saw you started a while on Goodreads, and I'm not sure you finished it. I saw Books and Crannies Goodreads that said it may not be the best, so I'm curious what you think. Yeah, I DNF'd it. It was like a soft DNF'd. It was like I'll come back to it later, but I just personally got really bored. I made it like 50 pages, and I don't know. It felt like one of those books that should not be boring, and I'm definitely gonna try to come back to it later because again, I want to watch the movies. And some people in my family like love that series and the movies, and I'm like, oh, I need to try to finish it. But yeah, I did see his review on that. I don't really remember much about it, but yeah, I think he was bothered by like the fake bad words in it. I honestly just thought that was funny, like because they had their own colony, they had like their own things that were like they would say like in exchange for a bad word, and I just kind of thought that was creative. But there might have been other reasons that he reviewed it that way too. I have two cats. They are Ginger and Sneezer. Oh, that's so cute. I want to read Maze Runner. I've heard about it. It sounds sad, and I think it's bad. I think it had bad language. No, like I just explained, it doesn't, and it's not sad. It's a dystopian like mystery, but I mean, maybe it has some sad things like a character dying or something. Okay, so I'm really sorry, guys. I do have to end the live here because I have to be somewhere, but I definitely will go live probably Friday and definitely on sometime over the weekend. So thank you all for joining. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And yeah, that's basically all for the live today, but my YouTube short should be out by now. It probably came about 20 minutes ago, so hopefully you guys can go and view that. And yeah, thank you so much to everyone who joined the live. Bye, everyone. Jesus loves